Some of the hardest questions in faith come from stories that don't end the way we wish they would. The story of Judas is one of them. It forces us to wrestle with deep mysteries about free will, about betrayal, and especially about the kind of love God offers even to those who reject him. When I think of Judas, I think about the mystery of God's relationship with time. God is outside of time. He exists in every moment simultaneously. So as he creates Judas, as he sees him forming in the womb, God also knows that this same Judas will one day betray him. From our human perspective, that sounds a lot like predestination, as if Judas never had a real chance, as if his betrayal was inevitable and out of his control. But that's not how God works. God didn't create Judas to betray him. God was with Judas every step of the way, offering grace, inviting him to choose the good. At every moment, Judas had the freedom to turn toward God, and at every moment, he freely chose otherwise. What's truly amazing and deeply moving is that God never stopped loving him. God continued to do good for Judas, to walk with him, to treat him with the same compassion and dignity as the other disciples. He didn't let Judas's choices, or the pain those choices caused, change who he is. And that's the real lesson here. God doesn't let evil or betrayal dictate how he loves. His love is unwavering, even in the face of rejection and suffering. That challenges us, because when we're hurt, especially in relationships, our instinct is to guard ourselves, to pull back, to withhold love so we don't get wounded again. But if we're trying to love like God, maybe the call is to risk anyway, not to be reckless, but to love in a way that leaves nothing on the table. To be able to say, even if it doesn't work out, I loved well. I stayed true to who I am. I didn't let someone else's brokenness determine my capacity to love. That's the kind of love that reflects God. A love that is not calculated, not self-protective, but full, faithful, and free. Judas's story is tragic, but it's also a mirror. It shows us both the danger of closing ourselves off to grace and the depth of a God who loves anyway. In a world where love is so often conditional or transactional, God invites us into something higher, a love that persists, a love that remains, a love that, even when betrayed, never stops being love.